Hi. On today's video, I want to answer the age-old question: can you play fingerstyle guitar on an electric guitar? We're going to take a look at some of the reasons that I think make it a great choice for a fingerstyle guitar, and we'll talk a little bit about the history of fingerstyle on an electric guitar. First, let's get to the reasons why I think it's a good idea. One of the biggest reasons for me and other players is that they tend to have a more compact size. Even a ES335 style or something like that, although it's tall, is going to be thinner. And certainly a solid body guitar like this is more comfortable. So for people that are a little shorter in stature, or who, like me, have some back problems that make reaching around the acoustic guitar uncomfortable, a electric guitar can be a good choice. Also, there are some genres of music that kind of demand it. I'm thinking of, if you want to replicate some of the early sounds of Chet Atkins, some of his first recordings, it's got to have an electric for that. And then there's the whole camp or community of fingerstyle guitars that play fingerstyle jazz on Telecasters. Just a couple of examples. Of course, an electric will help mitigate some of the problems that you can have with an acoustic guitar regarding feedback. You can get an electric guitar to feedback, but it's a lot harder. And that really led to the development of solid body guitars by people like Merle Travis and Les Paul. And finally, some people just really prefer the sound. They're not crazy about the sound of acoustic guitars. So I think those are all pretty legitimate reasons. Oh, and I forgot one. You have access to more frets typically on an electric guitar. So you may be able to play something up here and use have an open bass note on an open string, which really expands the range of the guitar, in my opinion. So who were some of the pioneers of playing fingerstyle guitar on an electric guitar? Well, most of them, or all of them that I can think of, were people that already played fingerstyle guitar on acoustic instruments, but weren't always able to perform with an acoustic guitar playing fingerstyle because they couldn't make it loud enough. George Van Epps, the great jazz guitarist, comes to mind. I read an interview with him that Ted Green did, where he talks about prior to having a pickup for his guitar, he would have to use a pick. He was a great pick player too, but when he was able to put a pickup on his guitar, that's when we began to hear all that beautiful triadic-based music that he did. Another good example is Sister Rosetta Tharpe, the gospel guitarist. She started on an acoustic guitar and Then went to a resophonic guitar, which was mechanical amplification. Then eventually to solid body electrics, hollow body electrics, and solid body electrics. And they all did that, of course, to be louder and not have feedback. In fact, in a sense, you could say that the solid body electric guitar was invented by a finger picker. Merle Travis, who I'm a big fan of, who was very active on the West Coast with his thumb style guitar, playing in Western kind of cowboy jazz types of things, with all that big West Coast scene that was happening during the World War II years. Was tired of having to deal with feedback and that sort of thing. And he designed a solid body guitar that his friend Paul Bigsby, who invented the Bigsby tremolo, or vibrato I guess you would call it, built for him. Leo Fender traveled in those same circles. He saw that guitar and borrowed a lot of design elements for it in the design of his own solid body electric guitars, and the Esquire and Broadcaster, and what we would think of now as a Telecaster shaped guitar. So the electric guitars always had a firm foundation in the fingerstyle guitar community. So what's the takeaway from this? Basically, you have to decide on the sound that you like, and what any other parameters around your playing. Is it physically comfortable? That sort of thing, and just go forward from there. The real secret, in my opinion, is you can play anything on anything. To a degree, you can play any kind of guitar music on any kind of guitar. The biggest thing is it's got to be a sound that you like, and you need to like the appearance and the sound and the way it feels, so that you'll actually practice. I think that's the real key. So I'd like to hear what your thoughts are on this in the comments section. If you like this kind of video, hit the thumbs up button for me, and if you want to be notified when I do more videos like this, you can hit the subscribe button. So until next time.